Well, hello there. Senior Mash, talking rugby union. What a great weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Went over to Sedgley Park and had the absolute honour to see Matt Riley in his last game. And so good to see acknowledgement of Matt across social media, from World Rugby's Rugby Pass to friends, former players, just giving their messages of support to Matt. Absolutely fantastic. Credit to the game of rugby. Decent game as well. Very interested to hear that Darlington Mountain Park have been having some problems since Christmas. And chat around the ground on Saturday was that they are to lose their arena and will be moving to a more traditional park-based ground from next season. I wish them well with that. And to their team, honestly, your last try, where your 12 and your 9 combined, was one of the best tries I've seen this season. The absolute step that 12 took to beat the Sedgley Park defence was stunning. Something for you to build on, honestly. And Sedgley Park, good to see so many people watching and supporting. The strength of the club is that fan base, and long may that continue. I'm sure next season we'll see some rebuilding with the likes of Matt retiring, but I think we'll still see him down at the ground. Not sure if he's going to go into coaching. I didn't get the chance to ask him on Saturday, but I'll be sure to do that next time I bump into him on the touchline. So, fantastic National League rugby. Very, very enjoyable game. If you're a fan of sport, please do start to get down to your local sports club and give them support. If you're new to rugby, can't recommend National League rugby highly enough. Get down and enjoy it. So, at Sedgley Park, a very good crowd who saw Matt Riley lead the team onto the pitch for the final time. What a reception. Absolute hero. Well done, Matt. Plenty of action. Good hands from DMP, but it was to be Sedgley Park that would come out on top. So, this is the end of the first half with DMP on the try line, but we turn now to the second half. Good take from Sedgley at the line out, their favoured driving wheel, taking them towards the try line. Sedgley Park line out, setting up the driving wheel. That's not the progress they wish for. So, a plan move, Andy Riley just overrunning the pass, but the drive continues, edging closer to the DMP line. And yes,
Yes, it's a try.
On the TV this
So,
weekend, there's been plenty of rugby to watch. Now, some people are very critical of Premier Sports rugby, saying that it's a bit of an unknown channel for such a high-profile rugby tournament. Maybe it's the case. However, I do think some of their innovative around the pitch summations, discussions are very good. And they really do put in some hard yards to deliver a balanced approach to the game. Now, I watched the Bath Gloucester game Sunday. Again, very enjoyable. As you know, I have my favourites, and Gloucester had Freddie Clark playing. Freddie played the full game in the second row. Thought he was very, very good. To see his reaction on the full-time whistle just showed how much energy, commitment had gone into that fixture. Bath played very, very well. And for me, Tom Dunn epitomises Bath rugby, and it was very good to see him so prominent once again on Sunday. Some great touches from Ben Spencer and Finn Russell. I do wonder when I see Ben Spencer box kicking like this, why Borthwick doesn't use him more in the England setup. Perhaps one for another day. In terms of some of the young guns, I was quietly impressed by the impact that Back 3 had on the game, and really feel that this is going to take them forward, not just this season, because clearly they're doing very well and deserve to be doing well. But I think they've got a base to keep building from to make them competitive against some of the French teams. Talking of the French teams, Toulon, Toulouse. Oh my goodness. Not the tri-fest, but boy, proper French rugby played in English weather conditions. And it looked to all intents and purposes that the game was going to finish a draw. But Toulouse hoisted a kick that the Toulon winger failed to gather. And as a result, it led to a penalty. And Thomas Ramos, cool as the proverbial cucumber, put that over. And it was Toulouse that took an away victory. Toulon had created something of a fortress this season. Toulouse looked very, very pleased to see that result fall for them. And their next game, Bordeaux. That's going to be a good one. In the other semi-final of the Champions Cup, it's going to be Leinster and Northampton. And again, Leinster demolished Glasgow on Friday night. You'll have seen my tribute to Johnny Matthews. I thought Johnny played quite well, actually, but in a very defensive role. And good to see that side of his game, obviously. But no points for Johnny Matthews, no points for Glasgow. And Leinster from the 15-minute mark just scored on a regular basis. The defence is much talked about on TV. It's very good. I'm going to say Leinster's defence is very good, but I didn't really feel that was the big difference. Somehow Leinster just had a different gear to Glasgow on the day. And let's see how Northampton attempt to play in Dublin. I think they'll do well, but will they be able to withstand the impact of the Leinster bench? And increasingly, the 8 on the bench are becoming so influential on rugby. I'm beginning to think probably too influential, if I'm honest. So let's see how Northampton go, and we'll talk more about that intensity off the bench on later podcasts.